Ultratech, of course, but it's reported numbers and the markets responded to it yesterday. Havells is another one, which, of course, we've been sort of highlighting, and a bunch more. But at an index level, it's a higher, better start, about 1/3%. So, yeah, 25,160, that's the opening bell. 25,150 actually. The Nifty Bank is up at about 57,120. That's about 1/3% higher. 1,230 stocks are higher. 330 stocks are lower. And this is, I mean, a pretty decent start out of the gates, right at the word go. The mid-cap index is flat to slightly higher, and the small-cap index will come up on your screen as well. The heat map, 30 up, 20 down. That's the overall picture as things stand right now. You can spot a bunch of financials, not the big ones, the big ones as well. But there's IndusInd and Bajaj Finance along with Zomato. That is eternal as far as the gaining corner is concerned. Surbhi.
Oh, that's an eternal performance, at least as far as yesterday and today is concerned. Look at that, 10% on eternal. And mind you, a lot of the price targets that we've just heard from Mangalam as well, they're still northwards of where the stock is right now. Price targets of the bullish camp are ranging anywhere between 320, going up all the way to 400 rupees on eternal, with Jefferies being the biggest bull. They have that 400 rupees price target on the stock. What a move. Okay, let's go beyond eternal and see what else is working for the market. Bajaj Finance, like we were discussing earlier, actually, Mr. Jain has been such an old hand and responsible for such good business and growth in the company that his return, even though it might be interim, it's being seen as a positive. So 1% higher on Bajaj Finance. Trent is up 1%. IndusInd Bank is rising about 2%. And HDFC Bank is still continuing its good show from yesterday, as is ICICI Bank. So yes, both the banks are still firing and firing well. In fact, even Axis had joined them last I checked. Yes, there's a little bit of green on Axis Bank as well. So overall, large cap banks are looking good. The bank Nifty is outperforming the Nifty at this point in time. Very quickly, just to see the downside of the screen, Reliance is still dragging. Reliance is down about 0.5%. Eicher Motors is a bit weak. Kotak Mahindra Bank and Infosys are some of the other names, but no problems. Eicher and Reliance are the only noticeable losers. Otherwise, it's a pretty good solid start. 73 higher on the Nifty now.
Well, that's right. Let's pull up a few stocks. The street is saying, let's look at Zomato. But some part of the street is saying Zomato is locked in upper circuit. Let's look at Swiggy. And it's swinging its way right now. That one, in fact, is up close to around 5%. Big move is what we're seeing on that particular name. AGI Green, that's the other one that's moved up on rather good volumes. The numbers look quite good. Revenue growth of 20%, EBITDA growth of around 20%, and net profit jumps up by around 40%. Street likes that, 5%. That one is flying away. IndusInd Bank, Street believes maybe, in fact, the new CEO, new MD could be pretty much, sooner rather than later, at least for the time being. Volumes massive on that one. Stock is up close to around 2%. After Ritu put out that clarification, in fact, yesterday, the stock has gained close to around 5% from the lows. Well, pull up Tilak Nagar Industries as well. They have put out that clarification, rubbishing those claims, saying that it's quite dated. They've submitted everything they need to do. The volumes are very, very large. Remember, yesterday the stock was around 440 rupees. It corrected to around 410, and then it saw a big pop-up. More than 3 crore volumes yesterday. But the clarification has helped because the stock is moving back towards the high that we saw yesterday. BL Kashyap, that's the other one that's won an order out there. And that's the reason why that's moving on very, very large volumes. Keep an eye on some of these capital market plays as well. BSE, case in point, that's buzzing around. Jane could be back, probably. So that one, in fact, is up close to around 1%. And I'll pull up Angel One as well. That's the other one that could possibly be in focus because it's come out of the F&O ban as well. So that one as well up close to around 2%. One of those two stocks that I said could be, stocks in focus. Angel One as well as Hindustan Copper. Both of them coming out of the F&O ban, and they have some tailwinds as well. 361 WAM. Large trade getting cleared out. Nimesh told us, keep an eye on that one. 2 crore shares changing hands.
Eternal and Swiggy are the top two volume-led gainers in the market right now, the NSE, by far. So, 10% locked up, Swiggy 5%. So, the Eternal results doing some good for Swiggy as well. Up on your screen, and very large volumes in Swiggy right now. Paradeep Phosphate, was a big mover yesterday. It's up another 2.5%. And the only reason I'm mentioning this is because it's the third biggest volume gainer on the NSE. There is Afcons, which is up 2.5%. Nuvama, this is on the back of, the Jain if you want to call it relief from the regulator. They deposited money and, with ample supervision, they are going to be led back into the market. But Novama is a broker. There is, what else? Religare is up 3%, decent volumes for this point in the day. MRPL, Nigel, you were talking about MRPL and CPCL yesterday. MRPL is up 4%, so 145 on this one. There is Naukri, Info Edge, which is up about 3.5%. Latent View is coming up with about 3.5% pop right now. So it's basically 4:1 advances to decline. It's still early and we'll have to wait, but it's looking good. 361, of course, that block, and that's why the volumes are humongous. Anthem, which listed yesterday with almost a 30% pop on the top of the issue price, is down 3.5%, nothing very large. And I can spot a Voltas, which is down about 2.5%. Maybe throw in Supreme Industries and Parag Milk, which are also down. Supreme is down 2 and Parag is down about 2.5%. I mean, just some stuff with over 2% moves with volumes on the downside as well. So that's the overall picture. The Nifty has got about 30 points on it.
Yeah, just a point, since we're talking about those refiners, Prashant, Yes Securities, they have been quite positive on it. And yesterday they put out this note about global refinery closures could indicate a medium-term tight supply. So MRPL yesterday was down. It's made up all those losses. There was a con call as well. And CPCL as well, that was down more than 5% yesterday. That as well has made up out of it. Very, very tactical. Remember, you need to be very careful. GRMs are very volatile. But for the time being, the street, is reading the commentary coming in from MRPL positively.
Absolutely. Well, let's welcome in Manishi Rocha.